tragically, 31,587 people have now died.
It's the deadliest coronavirus outbreak in Europe. Yet, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is due to address the nation on Sunday to unveil how the UK intends to unlock parts of its economy.
You can see now that broadly, nationwide, there is a solid decline right across the different regions. That still means that we have to be very cautious and careful and measured about what happens next.
The question of how to lift lockdowns while the virus is still spreading is a question countries around the world are grappling with. In Italy, where residents have endured one of the strictest lockdowns of any country in Europe, officials moved with cautious optimism this week to relax more restrictions. The Vatican is preparing to welcome visitors again to certain attractions, but under strict guidelines. Among them, reservations will have to be made in advance, and visitors will have to wear masks. In one of the world's most expensive cities, thousands of people lined up for hours for free food in Geneva, highlighting how the shutdown has had dire consequences for undocumented workers and other vulnerable groups.
On sait par ailleurs qu'il y a 10% de la population en Suisse.
This man says, we know 10% of the Swiss population lives in precarious conditions, but to see it for real, this is unbearable.
C'est insupportable. C'est insupportable.
Spain's two hardest hit cities will be left in lockdown as the rest of the population living in less badly affected areas will start moving back towards normal life. In regions that made the cut, bars, restaurants and shops will be allowed to open at reduced capacity for the first time in nearly 2 months.
Hemos conseguido reconquistar al virus el 99%.
The Spanish Prime Minister saying the country has managed to retake 99% of the ground lost to the virus. But Madrid and Barcelona did not meet the government's criteria for easing measures. Meanwhile, in South Korea, there's a new cluster of cases linked to nightclubs in the capital. All bars and clubs have been ordered now to shut down. Now, South Korea was one of the first countries hardest hit by COVID-19, but the country carried out extensive testing and tracing to bring the virus under control. This new spike in cases, however, underscores the dangers that authorities all around the world face as they try to reopen their economies. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.